Good morning mga kuys at sis, it's me again, Nurse Ramiel. So quick time check, it's already 6:55 a.m. in the morning, and for today I'm about to do my morning shift, so please join me. Hi mga kuys at sis, so it's already 9:20 a.m. So like any other shift, morning shift comes with or begins with a handover. So I've shown you before, or I've told you before how we do it. So handover, and then afterwards let's hand over between the RNs, and then afterwards hand over between RNs and team members or ANs. And then from there, we are about to begin our medication rounds for 8 o'clock. So actually, we've already done the medication rounds for 8 o'clock. And for the morning shift, we actually have four medication rounds. There's one at 8 o'clock, 10, 12, noon, and then 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So for the morning shift, we have given some restrictive medications, dose acid medications that I've mentioned from my previous video. So just to give you a bit of information inside about how S8 medication administration works in aged care. Let me show it to you. Yeah. So this is the S8 logbook. So all the medications that we are dispensing from the S8 cupboard, this one over here, needs to be documented or logged. So losing an S8 medication is actually a very big medication incident. The administration, the manager, the care manager needs to conduct their own investigation, and if there will be no resolution or the pill cannot really be located, a report will be submitted to the commission, and then of course the police will intervene to do their own investigation on as to how the medication got lost. So S8 medications cannot be given together with other medications for the sole purpose of avoiding any omissions or mistakes in administering them, because like what I mentioned before, S8 medications are highly addictive and they are restricted. And together with the S8, S4 medications, we also have the insulins, which requires 2 signatures from 2 different RNs. For security purposes, and like what I've said, to avoid making mistakes in administering them, because insulin administered in high doses is actually fatal for the resident, regardless if they have diabetes or not. So each diabetic resident that we have who's receiving insulin have their own pouch containing their insulin pens, and together with the pouches is they have their very own glucometer or blood sugar testing machine. So it comes in this it comes with a small tin box in some cases, or most of the time it actually comes with a small black pouch together with the needles and the strip needed to check someone's blood sugar. So after we're done with the medications requiring 2 signatures from 2 different RNs, we proceed with giving the regular medications. So the regular medications comes in packs like this. The packs contains the name of the patient or the resident. I'm just covering it for confidentiality and privacy purposes. It comes with the name of the medication, how many tablets are inside, the dosage, time and date of when it's due. And down here we also have the date of birth of the individual or the resident for security measures. After the first medication round, maybe around 9:30, we will be attending the team leader meeting or stand-up meeting. So in here we will be sitting together with the general manager, care manager, and all of the team leaders of each department within the care community. So in this stand-up meeting, we will be tackling or discussing about the pressing matters within the care community, any complaints or compliments from a resident or their family, appointments as well, and all other agendas that concerns the welfare of our residents. Unfortunately, guys, I cannot show you what happens inside the stand-up meeting for privacy and confidentiality reasons. But the meeting roughly takes around half an hour to an hour, depending on the agenda for today or for the day. But yeah, let me just attend the meeting real quick and we'll proceed after that. So we're done with the stand-up meeting. So it took roughly 45 minutes for us to finish the stand-up meeting. And after that, of course, we need to continue our task for the day. This is what makes the morning shift really busy, you know. We have all these meetings, plus on top of the medications, we also have the documentations. And during the night shift, the morning shift, this is where we receive the admissions. So sometimes we will be having new admissions that, of course, you need to do the assessments on the medications, the chartings, and all that. And also in the morning shift, we also have the wounds to attend to. So what the night shift RN does is he or she is printing out the appointment list for the day, and this contains the wounds that needs to be attended in the morning or in the afternoon shift. And of course, in the morning shift, that is the time when our residents are awake and ambulating, so it's actually a good time for us to attend the wounds. Yeah, so speaking of wounds, we actually have a separate room for the wound management supplies. Let me just give you a quick tour. So this is the wounds room. In here we've got the wound dressings, the bandages, the secondary dressings, and in here we've got different sizes of arm protectors, wound dressings, other types of wound dressings required for each resident. So all of the stocks needed or supplies needed to for wound management is actually here, so it's just up to you to gather. After all that, you can already go for your break. I'll just have a quick break, have my coffee and some snack, and then I'll show you to my morning team. Yeah, so guys, meet Loris. So she's one of the RMs I'm working today, aside from the body shift. So yeah, so during the morning shift we have 2 RNs doing the floor, me, and for the day it's me and Loris, and 1 body shift. So I have here Arman and Nick, and later on I'll show you the other members of the morning shift, otherwise known as the Dream Team. Unfortunately, mga kuys at sis, I wasn't able to gather all of my team members in the morning shift because, like what I mentioned, the morning shift is really busy, and after lunchtime and having day breaks, they're already gone back to the floor to assist the residents. But what can I say? There's always a next time. But rest assured, on my next video, I will showcase my team members. So speaking of team members, if you would like to have a very good shift, especially in the morning, you should establish a good rapport or a good relationship with your team members, because as an RN, you really cannot do everything. Most of the cares are being done by the personal care workers or your AANs, assistant in nursing. And that's what I learned from this job. You really need to have a good communication and relationship with your colleagues, workmates, team members. Because if treat them right and help them, they'll treat you the same and reciprocate. So yeah, that's my number 1 tip for my fellow registered nurses who's working in the aged care sector. And that's it, mga kuys at sis. So we just finished our last rounds of medications for our residents, and that basically seals our morning shift. So after this, I just need to do a quick handover to the afternoon shift, and do my bit, do a little bit of documentation, the ones that I haven't finished when I started the shift. And yep, so far I really had a good morning shift because I'm with one of the senior RN, and that is Loris. Even though we have 1 body shift today, a new grad nurse that we need to guide and teach, our shift really went well. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me, and please don't forget to follow my page, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and please continue supporting. More videos to follow. Anyway, see you later, mga kuys at sis. Bye.